This is Note-Taking Guide 1.5 for Mathematical Decision Making for Life. We're going to be talking about deductions from gross pay today, and we're going to use some charts in order to do this today. Later on, I'm going to show you how to do it by hand with doing the math yourselves, but today we're going to use some charts. So on my screen, I'm going to have to arrow over like this to show you the charts. This chart here is for a single person on a weekly payroll. And then this chart right here is for a married person for weekly payroll. So again, like I said, we're going to kind of have to move back and forth in order to use those charts in order to solve these problems today. So example 1, it says a single receptionist's weekly wages are $380. She has one withholding allowance. She was single. What federal income tax is withheld? So we're looking for the chart that says single. We're looking for the column in the chart that says one withholding allowance for $380. So single and one withholding allowance is right here. And then we're going to look for $380. So here it says at least this amount of money, but less than that amount of money. So I actually got to find $380 on this side right here, because that's where it's at least that amount of money. So I'm going to come right here and then just kind of find on the chart what number that's going to be. That number is 42. So the amount of money that's going to be withheld on her weekly paycheck for taxes from the federal government is $42. All right, let's look at example 2. It says Jared Brown is a single hospital technician. So again, we're going to use that same chart. With weekly wages of $458, he claims one withholding allowance. So we're going to go back over the chart. We're actually going to be on the same chart, same column, because it's single, again with one withholding allowance. We're just looking for $458 this time. So this time, instead of being up here at 380 when we're looking through our column, we're going to be down at $458. And when you come down here in the area that $458 would be, and we go to that single column, it looks like we're going to be $52 for our answer. So $52 would be the number from that column of the chart. Now there are other taxes that get taken out of our check besides federal income taxes. We also have FICA taxes removed. So FICA taxes consist of two kinds of taxes. The first one it consists of is a 6.2% Social Security tax. And you pay those taxes on wages up to, on this worksheet, $87,900. Now this worksheet was made years ago, so that number is actually higher now, and we'll go over that in a couple of days, the actual amounts. But we pay 6.2% Social Security tax on all of our income from the very first day that we start working, from our very first paycheck. You don't have a choice on whether or not you're paying that. You just are required to pay it. We also pay 1.45% Medicare tax on all of our wages. So what we're going to do here is we're going to fill out this chart with the amount of taxes that would be removed or withheld from us for FICA taxes. So on this first one right here, what you're going to do, you're going to take that $35,000 income right here, and you're going to times it by, for the FICA tax, this would be, oh, that probably should have said Social Security tax right there, because I have the total FICA over here. So let's call that first column Social Security tax, and then over here we're Medicare tax, and then we're total FICA tax. So in this column, what we're going to do is we're going to times by 6.2% to get that number. In this column, we're going to times by 1.45% to get that number. And this number, we're just going to add those two columns together in order to get the third number. So on your calculators, do $35,000 times 6.2%. When you do that, you should get $2,170. Now, actually, I'm going to work down the column this time. I just kind of want to do that, so I'm going to do that. So on the next one, I'm going to do 80,000 times the 6.2%. And when I punched it in my calculator, 80,000 times the 6.2%, I get $4,960. And then on the next one, the $92,000 times 6.2%, when I do that, I have $5,449 So hopefully you guys got the same numbers that I did. Now I'm going to move over and I'm going to do the Medicare tax, which, like I said, we're going to times that by 1.45%. On our calculators, we can just use that percent key. So on the first problem, we're doing $35,000 times 1.45%. And when I do that, I get $507.50. And then I'm going to go down this column just because that's the way I want to do it. So I'm going to do 80,000 times 1.45%. That's $1,160. And then I'm going to do 92,000 times 1.45%. And I get $1,334. Then, like I said, you guys, I'm just going to come and I'm going to add this direction. So those two added together equals the total tax over here. So when I do that over here, I get $2,677.50. And then on the next one, when I add those two together, I get $6,120. And then on the last two, when I add them together, I get $6,783.80. All right, I think we have one last problem on this note-taking guide. And it says, Mary Mendoza earned a gross pay of $426 last week. Federal withholding taxes of $48, Social Security taxes of 6.2%, Medicare taxes of 1.45%, health insurance premiums of $45.80, and union dues of $12.56 were deducted from her gross pay. Find Mary's pay. So when we do that, that's pretty easy. The first thing, though, I'm going to do is I'm going to find the FICA, the Social Security, and the Medicare tax on that. So I'm going to first do the $426. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. Let's try again. $426 times the 6.2%. And again, you can just punch that in your calculator using your percent key. I'm going to find that number. I'm just going to punch it in my calculator that way, and I get $26.40. And then I'm going to do the 1.45% of that, so 426 times the 1.45%. And when I do that, I get $6.18. So now I'm going to deduct all of those things from it. I'm going to take the $426. I'm going to subtract the $26.40. I'm going to subtract the $6.18. I'm also going to subtract the $48. I'm going to subtract the $45.80. And I'm going to subtract the $12.56. I don't think this person is going to have any money left. And you're just going to punch those all in your calculator and subtract them. When I did that, I got a total of $287.06 that they would be bringing home as their net pay after paying all of their withholdings on their taxes. All right, so that's how we're going to do the homework today, you guys. Use these charts on this note-taking guide for your homework assignment today, and good luck with that.